Hello guys, welcome back to Lucifer. Have a wonderful day. Today we're going to be watching Lucifer Season 3, Episode 7, Off the Record. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Mr. Getty.
What happened?
Just a little brush with death.
A little brush with death.
Is my wife here?
No, I'm sorry you haven't had any visitors.
Well, we have been having some trouble lately. But you know what? Second chance on life. Maybe it's not too late to turn things around. Hey!
No, you wouldn't.
So, sorry to shag and run, darling, but...
Of course. Of course. Women really do love Lucifer.
Who the hell does he think he is?
Lucifer Morningstar.
You're serious? That's his name?
Yep. The kind who says exactly who he is, just saying.
I know what this is about.
You do?
Yes. And the answer is no. I will not sleep with you. But maybe I could introduce you to someone more, you know, your league. There's a chubby...
Your league. Oh, God.
To a woman, thank you very much.
Oh, does she know you're gay?
My wife, who's the smartest and funniest person I ever met, and the only woman that I've ever loved, is sleeping with another man.
Well, then why are you wasting time trying to pick me up? You should be punishing him.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to.
How are you?
Lucifer! Take a hint, seriously.
Inside his urethra? Urethra Franklin, as I like to call it. That's not enough for someone who stole your wife.
You're right.
No, you should destroy him. Tear his very life apart, piece by piece. And normally I'd help you do that, but I picked up a new hobby recently. Detective!
You work with the police.
Started a couple of weeks ago. It's quite fun, actually.
Hey, I thought, yeah, it's a flashback. When he said I picked up a new hobby recently, it was like, what the hell? Makes sense if it's flashback.
Hey, you know, I've been trying to reach you.
Detective, meet my new friend,
Reese.
owner of the pieces.
Good to meet you. Sorry to interrupt, but I need my...
Good luck with the punishing.
Hey, boss, I got something.
Sleeping in your office again?
No, I'm working on my new story. On paper, it didn't even exist 5 years ago. Tells everyone he's the devil.
So he's a weirdo. I don't see a story.
He's consulting for the LAPD. Remember the last time I had a bad feeling?
How can I forget your Pulitzer when you won't stop reminding me?
This son of a bitch is hiding something.
Who is this guy?
How he's exploiting the police. Whatever it is, the people deserve.
Bringing this guy down, there wouldn't be a personal reason behind it, would there?
Absolutely, yes.
What are you doing here? Have you come to tell me about the punishment you delivered? Probably not best to go into detail in a police station.
No. So I pitched my editor, and she said I could do a piece on you.
No. Right, well, let's start with the tour. Gosh, this will be fun.
Oh, Lucifer. You can see how much he changed. Like, seeing the flashbacks. He toned down a little bit, you know?
Can you tell me about this guy, Lucifer?
Yeah, he calls himself the devil.
He helped me out with some gambling debts.
Introduced me to my husband.
And my horse.
Maybe Florida?
It's weird, but this is LA.
Yeah, it's weird, but this is LA.
Everyone here just loves Lucifer.
Oh, really?
I don't like Lucifer.
Of course, then. He doesn't.
And I'm not exactly in love with the idea of my wife putting herself in danger just so some club owner can have fun playing cop.
You and Detective Decker are married? Happy to keep this off the record. Separated is not divorced. There's still time.
Excuse me. I know you. Aren't you the guy from Lux?
Reese Getty, LA Telegraph. I'm here to write a story about you and Lucifer.
Former B-movie actress turned detective, works with a whack job consultant.
Sounds about right.
Dad is enjoying this.
You don't like the press.
I don't have time for this. I have work to do that actually contributes to society.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Or we can do it the hard way.
I'll pick the hard way.
Yeah, what's the hard way exactly?
Yeah, excuse us.
No, I'll stay out of your way. Just pretend I'm not here.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Wear them, like you always do.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hi.
She owns an organic cosmetics line, sort of local celebrity for all natural skincare.
C cups, to be precise. God, look at these.
Please don't juggle the
Oh,
evidence, Lucifer.
I'm still not sure how he became a consultant, just saying.
They've already been processed.
They're called fun bags for a reason. Actually, this one is a calf implant, so you should have that. Detective douche. Looks like you've been skipping leg day. Low quality, actually. More outdated than Dan's flip phone, though.
Dance flip phone?
Okay, I'll look into it. Lucifer, he does this. He notices things that normal people are too normal to notice.
I guess that's the reason.
Punisher?
Well, that is a very good question, Daniel, but as an expert in punishment, because I'm the devil,
Maybe you're right. Needle mark on the lip, bruising around the injection. This wasn't post-mortem.
Poppy wasn't as all-natural as she wanted everyone to believe.
Someone wanted to reveal that the people around her can't trust
If that's the case, I've seen this before.
very good.
Daniel Moore, vegan chef, curiously found with raw meat in his mouth.
Oh, so vegans can't enjoy a healthy sex life? Tough crowd.
This episode feels weird. Like, who is this guy and why are we just now, like, hearing about him and having all these flashbacks? Like, yeah, weird.
So someone's killing charlatans. Huh, the worst kind of scam next to boy bands.
All three victims had trace amounts of the exact
Lucy.
same profile, same MO. This is a serial killer.
Yes, the completely justified killer of phonies.
The first scene was found over a month ago. The environmentalist a week ago, and Poppy here.
Is that what we're doing?
I told you, it's an unconventional partnership, and it just...
That's not it. What's he get out of it?
You'll have to ask him.
I know you've been avoiding me. I mean, things have been off lately.
Okay, who's the wife?
I miss you.
What the hell is he doing?
Leave.
I miss her so much.
You can't scare me off. I've been threatened by worse than you.
I guarantee you haven't.
Exactly. Maze? Always protecting Lucy.
Oh, Mr. Getty, I need you to look
We
up
saw
this
this
address.
flashback, right?
Shady going on here.
Okay, but there's...
Could be a drug den, human trafficking.
Mr. Getty, your wife's in your office.
My wife? How do I look?
Reese, we need to talk.
Girl, you have a husband? Why am I just hearing about this?
We should go to dinner. Our favorite Italian place is still open. I'll make reservations.
Our girl has a husband and we're just hearing about this now after freaking 3 seasons. Are you kidding me? Are you being serious?
Because you are my wife.
No, we're separated.
But still, I'm just hearing about this.
I have been more than patient, but it's time. Sign the divorce papers, please.
Oh, this is when she was sleeping with Lucifer.
No, this isn't because I'm seeing someone, Reese. You can't keep leaving me voicemails like that. Things are not off lately. Things are over.
I can't move on. Don't you know how much I love you?
You never give up.
Something's off about him.
But that was a long time ago.
Not that long ago.
This is classic denial. It's a self-defense mechanism. that you
Don't
built.
analyze me, Linda. Sorry.
No, something's definitely wrong about him.
I'm working on something, and I need a little more time.
Why? Nothing you're working on is going to change anything. You'll finally sign the papers.
I promise.
So he thinks is everything that is going on has to do with Lucifer, but you've been separated for 2 years. Hell, you almost died and she didn't even, visit you.
Hey, did you find anything about that address yet?
It's a known hotspot for trading stolen goods.
I knew he was up to something. Lucifer's duffel bag. I need to get it.
Oh, this building, man. Lucifer knew what he was doing.
Another piano. What the?
Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Well, hello.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it appears I've caught you sneaking into my penthouse, so perhaps you should answer that question.
I'm gonna expose you for the fraud you are. And save this woman. Don't you try and stop me.
Who is this guy, Lucifer? He doesn't seem very fun.
You're not tied up against your will?
No. Or at least I was until you got here.
All right, that doesn't matter. I know I'm onto something. Otherwise, why would you send that crazy ninja woman after me?
No, I didn't send her. She's just a tad overprotective, that's all. Demon bartenders, you know how they can be. Yes, Tobias' duffel bag. Hard to find quality leather with such tensile strength.
The bag. That's right. This will prove everything.
Edible sex toys, to be precise. Not exactly FDA approved, so I had to sneak the delicious things through customs.
About so many things.
What the hell?
You thought that you had a nice, juicy scoop for your paper. And I don't blame you. You're just doing your job. Watermelon willies.
They're pretty good. You should try one.
I'm allergic to watermelon.
Look, why didn't you come with me? The detective just called with some sort of lead. I always find catching a killer cheers me up. You don't mind waiting, do you, darling?
Not at all.
Good. Come on.
Excuse me.
They were pulled from the market years ago due to rupturing.
Oh, a moment of silence for those poor mishandled breasts.
The sign of the episode is very, I don't know.
But you, Scarface.
Coloring is blue.
I don't.
You want them to suffer.
I do. I want them all to suffer.
Realizing that his scar made him resent all the people around him.
It's good. Good detective work.
Reese.
I wanted to write a piece that showed that your partnership was a dangerous joke, that Lucifer was a fraud. But the truth is, he's just frustratingly, annoyingly, a charming guy. And you and him, you two work well together. There's no story here. I'm just gonna drop it.
Is this some weird journalistic tactic to get me to lower my guard?
Now, this is just me getting out of the way so you can do your job, catch more killers.
Unfortunately, Barry's not our killer. From the office, including some tainted Botox that poisoned a few people. And although he'll spend a very long time in jail, he's not our guy. Well, he wouldn't give us any information on the buyer. Probably scared, but we'll get it out.
Detective.
Right. Now the detective's gone, let's have a chat, just the two of us, shall we?
I don't know anything.
There, I've got a lovely lady tied up back at my place, so I'd like to speed things up.
Wait, please stop! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I don't know his name! I only know his...
Something about this episode.
You have to stop seeing Lucifer Morningstar.
Look, invading my privacy is one thing, but if you're stalking my clients...
I'm not stalking him.
With Lucifer.
Look, I know this sounds crazy. He's the devil, and I don't mean in a douchebag club-owning kind of way.
It's not like he's been hiding that fact. Like, he goes around saying that he's the devil quite often, just saying. And he literally goes by the name Lucifer and won't shut up about being the devil, so yeah. But is this when... Is it before she learned the truth about Lucifer?
He's the actual devil.
Yes, Lucifer is insistent on this devil persona.
No, this is way before. Yeah, because she was sleeping with him this time.
That's just a ploy that he used to seduce you.
That's what this is. It is none of your business who I sleep with.
I don't think you've understood exactly what it is you're doing.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm enjoying myself with someone who does.
Excuse me.
Lucifer is someone who is completely present in the moment, who gives me 100% of his attention and doesn't demand... I guess if you want to vilify him and call him the devil...
No, he is the devil.
Being with him is the most liberating experience of my life.
He's got you under some sort of spell.
You know, I've been incredibly patient with you. Because I still care about you, still worry about you, that I just can't take it.
That he is the devil.
Sign the papers. You've got a lot you need to figure out, right?
You're right. I do.
What? So, like, he's been lurking in the shadows for over a year, gathering information.
Reese?
Is this present time?
How can I help you, Detective?
Sharing a shave, maybe?
We're here about the serial killer case from last year.
Okay, so
But we're still investigating the case, and we've had a break. All the victims were local celebrities who were featured in the Telegraph style section. We have a handle we think he used, TruthDog21.
Well, the comments are public. You can search them.
We have.
this is present day.
I was complaining to the detective about some posts of mine that have been removed from a website for roosters of award-winning size. You see, I was posting pictures of my...
Okay. Does your paper archive redacted comments, anything that's threatening or violent?
Or of award-winning size.
Yeah.
Chloe.
We'll gather the info. Might take a day or two.
Thank you.
You still haven't destroyed him, have you? That sleazy piece of garbage who was sleeping with your wife.
No.
Got himself a piece of garbage.
Undestroyable.
Well, perhaps you're not thinking outside the box enough, Reese.
God, shut up, Lucifer.
Oh, I'm late for my own therapy. Again. She's gonna kill me.
What?
She said that was a ridiculous idea.
Linda.
Reese. My ex-husband, Reese.
Linda, stay back.
Your ex-husband? So we're tunnel buddies. You realize what you just did? You just ruined a perfectly good Burberry. What kind of monster are you?
See?
Me who thought he was actually mad because someone tried to kill him. Since, like, he spent a year gathering information, he doesn't know that Linda already knows about him being the devil.
You're lucky the detective isn't here. You'd be cleaning my blood out of the couch.
Put the gun down, Reese.
Right, I don't need it.
Did he just casually give away his one weakness to someone who tried to kill him? I'm done with Lucifer, seriously. I'm just done.
I know. It's a lot to process.
But she already knows.
You do?
Is this what you were trying to tell me all those months ago?
I saw his real face. If you see it.
So is she. Yeah.
And if you're this unsettled by me, I'd hate to see what you're going to do to the scoundrel who's been sleeping with your wife.
I'm so sorry.
He still hasn't got it, like, seriously.
I didn't know the truth, and I didn't think you did either.
But you know now.
Only professionally, Reese, much to my disappointment.
When I first learned who he really was, But he's not what you think.
He's the devil!
Oh, it's not like I've hidden that fact.
Exactly.
No. He's a good man.
Oh, Lucifer. Oh.
All this time
Look
I've
at
been
Lucifer. Look at Lucifer.
trying to prove to you who he really is. And not only did you already know, you didn't care.
Sit down, Reese. Let's talk this through. Please, Reese.
Okay.
Your assistant left your redacted comments research on my desk.
He's not just a nightclub owner.
So do you have a story for me? Something I can actually print or just arts and crafts? This has to stop now. A dozen other stories this year, and you have nothing to show for all this work. Reese! This guy has won. I'm telling you this as your friend. If you don't let this go, it's going to be the end of your career.
Are you ready for the devil, man?
You're lucky the detective isn't here. You'd be cleaning my blood out of the couch.
Oh, Lucifer.
Alvin Kapinski, registered on the LA Telegraph website as Truth Dog 21. I wanted to ask you a few questions about some comments that you posted on some stories we ran about Poppy Parker and Daniel Moore.
Okay. I knew this day would come. I'll surrender quietly.
Oh, no, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter. I just want to talk to you.
You're here to do a story on me?
Well, my job is to dig up the truth, expose people for who they really are. I realized you were just doing the same thing.
Yeah, I was. I'm back on my meds now. Trying to be good. It's hard, but I'm trying. I'm trying.
I get it. I met this guy recently. Biggest fraud I'd ever encountered.
A fraud? Like, you believe that he's a devil and you're calling him a fraud? Like, what?
What happened?
He won. They always do.
And he's not even hiding it, too. So, like, a fraud?
What's his name?
Hey, you're helping me. So thanks. Although I have no idea why we had to meet here. Those them?
Yeah, all the redacted comments. But first, I never did get to interview you.
You know, you really had me fooled. Thought you were different. Ask away.
What do you think Lucifer gets out of this partnership?
You already asked me that.
But you never answered.
I think a long time ago, somebody wronged Lucifer. I think he avoided dealing with it. Working on each case, it gives him an opportunity to right those wrongs, to fight back. You think that's funny?
It's crazy how Chloe can know him very well without actually knowing him, you know what I mean?
You give him more credit than he deserves.
Well, I don't think you give him enough.
You may be right.
These look incomplete.
He wanted to kill him. I thought it was just a drug and...
Looks like the same poison that was used by that serial.
That was poison!
I did this under my own roof. My home.
How could the killer be here the exact same time we were? Something must...
You killed someone. Just saying.
What do you mean?
He was here for you. He must have figured out that you were gonna pass over information. This is all my fault. I'm to blame. I put you in danger.
No, this is not your fault. There's only one person who's to blame for this.
Yeah, you. Or is he gonna blame Lucifer? What the hell?
For whatever it is.
This is all your fault. You ruined my life. You drove me to do things I never would have done. And now, there's a dead girl.
Guys, I see why this episode feels different and weird. You know what I think, guys? I think that Linda's husband is dead. Remember that scene in the hospital? He died there. And this is his hell.
What is it with you humans? Huh? Always blaming me.
You trick us into sin, damnation.
One I've never told a human soul before. I take no part in who goes to hell. You send yourselves, driven down by your own guilt, forcing yourselves to relive your sins over.
I think I'm right! I know I'm right!
The doors aren't locked. You could leave any time.
This is hell! I can't believe I figured it out, even though I feel like I should have figured it out way before. Wow, it's a little crazy when you think about it, like how like the devil's more honest about himself than humans, who commit sins but blame the devil to hold themselves up higher, you know? The doors aren't locked, you could leave anytime. He could leave hell anytime.
Reese, but not your soul, not your actions, and not whoever killed that poor girl downstairs. Hurting me's not what you really want to do, is it?
What are you doing to me?
Complicated one, aren't you, Reese? Strong. But tell me, what do you truly desire? You're still in love with your ex. What about your wife?
She is my wife.
Hold on, that sleazy piece of garbage, that was me.
Yeah.
The way she looks at you. She cares for you. How'd you do that? That the devil, of all people, was good.
I don't know.
He's just himself.
Showed her my true self.
But how could she accept you after that?
Because he showed her his true self.
Because of that.
Exactly. So I'm right. This is...
There's nothing you can say.
I was a bad husband. Put my work above everything, above us. Our marriage failing was all my fault, and I'm sorry. You deserve better.
Well, if we're being honest, it wasn't all your fault. I wasn't perfect either. Truth is, neither one of us could be what the other one needed. That's why it's good that we're going our separate ways.
But Linda, no.
He's apologizing, but yeah.
Like it did with you and Lucifer.
No.
Reese.
Exactly. He doesn't...
Why can't you forgive me?
You know, for a second, I thought that you were...
Exactly, me too. I was like, he's taking responsibility and everything, so... Yeah, he didn't learn his lesson yet. Like, he's still...
And over,
exactly.
so determined. You never listen, never learn.
Do you know how much I love you? The things that I've done for you.
That's why I believe this is his
I risked
hell.
everything getting involved with a serial killer. A poor girl got killed.
Wait.
Am I wrong? Like, Lucifer's conversation about hell and stuff like that made me think that I'm right about him being dead and that he's in hell.
I can explain.
Reese, what have you done?
No, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Reese.
Stop. Let me explain.
Reese, let go of me. Reese.
No.
No.
Reese, no.
Call Detective Decker. Tell them they can find me at my office. I'll give them everything that I have. Kapitsky, and I'll turn myself in. You were right. Let me make this right.
Goodbye, Reese.
You're very, very, very lucky that Maze was not around to see this. Just saying.
You sent me to kill the wrong man. Lucifer wasn't a fraud. He's an honest man. As honest as they come. No, the fraud is you! A coward trying to get another man to do his dirty work. You're the one who deserves to go next. And now you will.
Let me guess.
I caught you.
Oh, Reese. You're laying down on the job. Don't tell me. Asthma.
That or the poison I drank.
You didn't drink all of it.
I set things right. Maybe this will turn things around.
He's gonna wake up in the hospital. He's gonna do it all over again, you know?
Welcome back to the land of the living, Mr. Getty.
What happened?
Just a little brush with death. You had us worried there for a while.
Is my wife here?
No, I'm sorry you haven't had any visitors.
But you know what? Second chance on life. Maybe it's not too late to turn things around.
This is crazy. Wow. The whole episode was his hell loop. Just to be clear, everything that we've seen this episode, yeah, he's reliving his hell over and over again. Everything that happened actually happened, right? You know, him meeting Lucifer, seeing Lucifer's face, trying to get Linda back, him dying from poison, killing that girl, trying to kill did that happen? Like, actually happen? He's just in hell when he died in hell, his reliving that experience over and over again because of his guilt. Interesting. I really loved the episode. Like, the design of the episode is very unique, and I love how we got informed about how the afterlife works, you know? When you're in hell, you can physically walk out of there anytime. But the same guilt that sends you to hell keeps you in there. As long as you have that guilt, you're trapped by it. And the hell loop, you know, keeps you reliving that guilt over and over. This is crazy. This episode is very crazy. It's just crazy that we've never heard about Linda's ex before, like seriously. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and see you in the next one. Hello guys, welcome back to Sophie Reacts. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today we're gonna be watching Lucifer Season 3, Episode 8. Chloe does Lucifer. What the hell is this about? The title, man. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into this video.
This is a new one on me, Detective.
Well, it's a first time for everything.
I'm not sure even I have the endurance for that.
Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll be the top half.
I will be the race car because I'm gonna leave you both in the dust.
This show loves playing me.
Very funny. Wheelbarrow, shoe.
But I'm loving this picture.
Well, I want to conquer real estate, not men's socks.
So that'd be the shoe.
Please, I am not a shoe. Clearly, I'm a top hat, so come on, hand it over.
I'm loving this.
It's gonna cost you.
Oh, well, name your price, urchin.
Oh, I'm not talking fake money.
Oh, well.
I'm loving this. Why are we not getting more of this, seriously? Amenity, y'all?
It's a security thing. Worked for that Home Alone kid, but obviously you can't take a hint.
Oh, clearly being a jerk, which is exactly why I came to look in on you. You see, we need the most love when we're being most unlovable.
No offense, brother, but I don't need love from you. I get...
That's where you've been then? Having sex with the nameless masses?
Oh, you know me, brother. Wine, women, and song. Just come on, run along. I don't need a babysitter.
Come on, Lucy.
Turns out Bruce Lee mid-fly kick wasn't in the artist's repertoire. Look, I had to cut a deal with the detective's offspring. Count the post-game karaoke.
Lucy, there's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying a quiet...
No, you enjoyed it, Lucifer. You got a unicorn on your face to prove it. Just saying. Admit it. Man up and admit it. You loved it.
Right. Honestly, Lucy, who cares how you spend your nights?
Everyone. I'm sure that the doctor would love to dissect me, but she's taken some time off to deal with the death in the family, so...
Death?
I should go check on her.
Yes, excellent idea. You do that.
Lucy, I'm liking this new you. Boring suits you, brother.
Lucifer's ex has stopped.
We don't know anything about her.
Oh, don't we? Generic artwork, dull clothes, beige furniture. No mangoes, no papayas, not even a measly avocado.
Her name's Kim Jones. A full background check, but we couldn't find anything noteworthy.
Fellow nerd, I'm sure you're in a better place now.
Be far more interesting than this, because this poor lady, definitely a shoe.
Any idea what he's talking about?
He's projecting, like always.
That's that story. Ella, what's the cause of death?
BABFT. Big ass blunt force trauma to the head. We are looking for something small and compact, surprisingly heavy for its size. Kind of like my Aunt Rosalita.
What?
What boring actually looks like. Can you believe that he said, I've become boring? It's absurd.
And I have to say, you have become a bit more normal.
How dare you?
Crazy idea. Let's talk less about Lucifer.
Normal? How dare you? How dare you say that I'm normal?
Our victim's roommate, she found the body when she came home from partying.
What the hell is she doing right now?
Kim? Well, never mind. She looks traumatized. I'll go comfort her.
Yeah, she definitely looks traumatized.
No photos at a crime scene.
Sorry.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Not even one last one with the handsome cop?
Crime scene, dead body. What the hell's wrong with people?
Oh, bless your heart.
Obviously, I'm far too well dressed to be a cop.
I take it that you weren't close with your roommate?
Nah, I don't spend much time here. Besides me and Kim, totally different squads. Kim followed more people than followed her.
Okay, well, there was no break-in, there was no struggle, which likely means that Kim knew the killer. So can you...
You're a suspect.
But I assume that was with the Thai delivery place.
And I assume that's the poor dear's closest relationship.
I'll tell you if you hand me my phone back. I was getting ready to go out, and I totally remember the pic I was uploading at the time. Kombucha martini, 10:39 p.m.
All right, I'll trace Kim's phone call at that time.
I'm totes helping a police investigation.
Absolutely. Do you mind tagging me? Top Meat, interesting name for a Thai restaurant.
No, it's a dating app. Fabulous singles, super exclusive. It seems you need to get recommended, meet a bunch of selection criteria.
Oh, wow.
Well, then why would our victim be arguing with someone here? I mean, this is clearly a place for top hats like us.
Top hats.
Never get into something like this.
Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? It's way too exciting for you, Detective. I meant me. And him. Gosh, kindred souls. This interesting young fellow and I, wouldn't you say?
He's slightly more interesting than you.
Well, journalistic hyperbole, clearly.
Can I help you?
Oh.
Max Slater.
Lucifer, instant fan.
Selection interview, I'll spare you. I created Top Meat for people exactly like you.
I feel like he's meeting Chloe, Lucifer.
Well, thank you very much.
And actually, I was talking to the lady.
You're becoming boring.
I mean, the apps type.
Bit on the nose there, big man.
We're here for a different...
Is he jealous?
You just got even more interesting.
Funny, so did you. Just found out who our victim was fighting with.
Ah, most interesting bachelor indeed.
If you didn't know her, then how did you fight with her?
She was nuts.
I'm confused. You just said you didn't know her.
I know her type. Want to be on Top Meat. They can't clear our high bar, and then they get pissed about it. And then our users complain, of course, because nobody joins Top Meat to hook up with some... No, it's more like she went psycho.
Oh, well, boring people never like to be told they're dull. Right, Detective?
Busy as hell these days.
Not nearly, I can assure you.
Well, I'd like to talk to anyone who can corroborate your alibi. Also, I'll need a list of... Fine, I'll just get a warrant.
Good luck with that. How long did it take the FBI to hack one cell phone?
You got it, Chloe.
Hello, Miss Lopez.
Charlotte, I miss you.
You know this darkness that you say you see in me? I've been trying to address it. Exactly. How? When?
Like now. You don't exactly scream rainbows and sunshine, even when you're not wielding murder weapons.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
Oh, yeah, haha, funny.
Ella, Mother Creation would have. You know, that light you were talking about that you saw in her before? Just saying.
Right, fair point.
It's cool, you know, being dark. Teach their own, you know?
Wow, you really have this being good thing down. You know, you might be just the person to guide me.
She wants someone to guide her to the light.
You see, I've learned that there are consequences. Really permanent ones, as it turns out. And I was thinking you could...
Dan could help you. What?
I'm so busy.
With what?
You know, cases, forensic stuff.
Go to Dan. Dan will help you.
Cray up in here. Oh, hey, Dan, I bet you need me to go do that thing, huh?
Speaking of which...
Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm not talking bad Yelp reviews. I'm talking hell.
Turns out, shocker to me too.
But not as much as your dancing queen candle arrangements.
Linda, is everything okay?
Amenadiel, hi. I'm so glad you're here. I'm trying to plan my ex-husband's memorial, and
So her ex-husband just died. Okay. Okay. Figured.
Another opinion. Okay, so which one do you like best? Just go.
That one?
Really?
I like that one too.
You're right. This one's simple yet elegant. See, you're just the insight I needed.
Vanity.
Take note, Daniel. These filters could be the answer to your dating drought.
Or not. I mean, Kim only got one match.
After all the effort our shoe went through to make herself look like a top hat, she only got the interest of one gentleman.
Gentleman? You mean suspect?
The app arranged a date for them, and based on their likes and locations, it suggested a sushi place on Melrose.
This guy is using the app as a hunting ground. He could be targeting somebody right now. We gotta find him.
Yeah, I know, I thought about that, but...
Ugh, partial profile pics, such a telltale sign of low self-esteem.
Wait, I mean, there is some good news, you guys. He used the app to RSVP for a mixer at Top Meat.
Seeing as I'm the only interesting single person here, I think I'm our one shot at catching the killer.
Lucifer, we're looking for a guy.
That's never stopped me before, Daniel. I'm so good at flipping men, they call me the skillet.
Oh. The skillet? Oh, wow.
Yeah, but for the investigation, I can sacrifice. Can't be that hard being frivolous and shallow.
She could take on the role.
Can't be that hard being frivolous and shallow. I'll just channel my inner Lucifer.
Channel my inner Lucifer.
I'll gladly train you.
Chloe.
No way this is
does
happening.
Lucifer? I wouldn't exactly word it that way.
I love you, Allah. Oh my god. A female version of Lucifer. Okay, Chloe.
Awesome. Great. Saturday, went camping with my daughter. And Sunday...
That's not Lucifer.
100 hot dogs in my freezer.
Oh, really? That is so interesting.
Yeah.
Giancarlo, dead from boredom. Now, look, you're going to this top meat mixer to hunt...
Dead from boredom.
Fancy schmancy enough for Giancarlo.
Okay, let's get the terminology straight. Not fancy schmancy.
Why don't you just give me some tips on how to...
Fancy schmancy.
Boiled down to a few tips. This is not paint by numbers. Thank you.
I have a tip, Mom. Don't talk about me.
Yes, definitely no mention of the child. Enough of the tips. Why don't we do a little role play? Okay. You be a Randy.
I'm waiting for the day when Lucifer finally calls Trixie by her name.
Okay, I've never once done that.
My point exactly. Meet Lucinda. Gosh, this is going to be harder than I thought.
Oh my god. Ella.
Oh, crap.
She's not that bad. Like, I promise. She's not, like, she's really trying. She needs help. Ella. It's like the devil is here. I need to run. I mean...
Oh.
The fact that she didn't feel this way about Lucifer.
I've been admitted to the Forensic Shadow program.
What is that?
A mentorship program, which means I will be your student. I am going to stick to you like...
Oh my god.
At forensics, stuff comes up constantly in court.
That's great.
Hold it, please.
Oh, I don't think so, buddy. I mean, what am I, Mother Teresa?
Charlotte? You might need to consider that. Okay, let me...
My, detective. You look...
Stunning.
Well, that's what I was going for.
Well, close enough. But you're going to need this.
Oh, I am...
Really need to wear an earbud.
Absolutely. From what we know of our killer, blue-eyed...
She looks amazing.
You mean your A game?
Absolutely. Oh, and while we're at it, do you need a refresher on splooshing? It's very simple. You
No,
just
no,
cover
stop.
yourself
I'm good. I'm good.
What, you don't want to wear it?
It's not really Lucinda style.
Right.
Oh. Okay. There. I'm ready.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The way he's looking at her, just saying, oh god. Lucifer. Oh wow. Are we not gonna see Lucifer getting jealous?
Beer? Prosecco?
But I hate Prosecco.
Not tonight, yeah. Not tonight.
It's a good job I'm here.
Yeah, man. Close call.
Possible suspect moving in.
Right, whatever he says to you, just laugh.
Lucinda.
No, not like a demented witch on crack. Deep.
You really sounded like a witch on crack. Oh god.
I'm sorry. I think I made
Lucinda,
that.
you're scaring the suspects away.
I'm a vegan.
Oh.
Anyway, might want to go easy on the bubbles.
Lucinda, you're not doing a good job, Lucinda.
Beginner's bad luck. It's hard to do justice to my captivating essence, but you'll get the hang of it. That was such a Debbie Downer, Daniel.
Chloe, just do your own version of Lucinda, please. You can do it. Don't listen to Lucifer.
You're really tan. Are you a surfer?
Well, I'd like to surf in your eyes.
Anyway, at least the ice is broken. Now, just make small talk. No, PCH is closed. Say you helicopter.
I said sploosh. Are you into splooshing?
I thought you could do better than this.
You know what? Enjoy the Prosecco.
Exactly.
I don't believe this. Ditching protocol, Mitz.
No, Lucifer, you clearly are not getting the hang of it. Just let her do her thing, please.
Don't be ridiculous, Daniel. She'll flounder without my expert guidance. Right, I'm clearly needed on the front lines. You just stay here and do what you do best.
Well then.
Oh, I love traveling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Any fun plans coming up?
See? She's doing better. Lucifer, just stay away.
Maybe getting out of the city and taking my daughter camping.
Cool.
See?
Really?
Goes well with camping.
He's getting jealous. He's getting jealous.
Now, I insist you put your mic back in immediately. We can't hear a thing in the truck.
You are being...
Oh, wow. Yeah, nice work, Lucifer.
Whoa! You have to save me from them. Not bad for Nala, huh? Wait, she's a cop?
Detective Decker, LAPD, we want to talk to you about a murder.
You're not paparazzi.
What?
Oh, thank God.
I mean, the things Dad gets credit for.
I went on a date with her. Still can't believe she's
Oh? Did you think she'd survive you murdering her? Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate.
It seems you were the last person to see Kim alive.
Because that's the reason I didn't go upstairs, like Kim suggested. I was trying to avoid Esther.
What, kombucha martini girl?
And to the extent that you can know someone who's glued to her phone and talks in hashtags.
Yep, that's her.
I went on 2 exhausting dates.
Then why go on the second date?
Because I wanted to see Kim again. I met her at the apartment when I picked up Esther for our first date.
I can't, actually. You're saying that you used a top hat to get to a shoe. You must be lying to me.
She was different than all the other women on the app.
Well, different as in duller, more mundane, and dressed for less.
As in, she didn't make me feel like I had to be on all the time. With her, I could just be myself.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting indeed, Lucifer.
This goddess, jealous of the plain Jane? It's ludicrous. It's like me being...
I mean, if she ended up the killer, I won't be surprised. She ended up being the killer, I won't be surprised.
She flew to Florence last week just because she fancied eating some gelato.
She went on a plane to get ice cream.
Oh, I don't know. Look at that Belfie. Bet you could bounce a quarter off that, Derriere.
Something small and compact and surprisingly heavy for its size.
Well, what's Miss Lopez's Aunt Rosalita got to do with anything?
It matches the bruises on the victim, it's a weapon of convenience, and it fits the crime of passion scenario.
Trust me, Detective, there's no way that Esther has ever used the weight. I refer once again to a naturally sublime Derriere.
Is she still trying to avoid Charlotte? Charlotte is really determined.
Don't be crazy. No, I
like you hiding. You're hiding.
An evidence lab can never be too clean. And that is your forensic lesson of the day. It's not that I don't want to, okay? I just don't have the time.
It's more than
Well, I've
that.
been watching you. You have plenty of time. You just waste it chit-chatting.
You mean socializing?
Difference.
Just tell me, how do you keep your eyes from glazing over?
There is no forensic shadow program, is there? Even if I had been tempted to help, and I'm not saying that I had, temptation officially gone.
Charlotte, not a good start.
Okay, so I'm thinking big band,
Well, it depends. How many people are coming?
Just 350.
350. I didn't realize how much you still cared about Reese.
Of course I do. I'm heartbroken about it. Distraught, really. Can barely function. Okay. I'm functioning perfectly. I only feel terrible that I don't feel terrible about his death. A pathetic attempt to cover up the fact that I can't stop thinking about me.
I understand, Linda.
How could you possibly understand what it's like to be rotisseried by the goddess of all creation?
Oh.
Dealing with mortality was so much easier when I was just another clueless idiot. Being a celestial insider really sucks. I used to walk around thinking maybe reincarnation was real. Sure, it sounded bonkers, but I could still wonder.
Yeah.
What if I came back as a chameleon or something?
Is that room left for, you know?
Now I know that's never happening because I know,
There's no such thing as reincarnation.
when this is over.
And where is that?
Where do you
No,
think?
she thinks she's gonna go to hell?
I wish I'd never met any of you.
Linda. I'm actually surprised that, like, she opened up to Menadiel about this. Like, I knew it was hard on her, but, like, she kept showing this strong facade, so I thought, I don't know, like, I didn't think that this is waiting on her this much, you know?
Ask you a few. Would you want to put on a shirt or anything to cover?
Yes, would you like my jacket, Detective?
No, I am great. Thank you.
Right.
So, when was this?
I took that on my way to Tokyo. Sorry, I travel so much, it's hard to keep track.
It's actually something else.
Everything you see is God-given.
And they say that Dad doesn't give with both hands.
So, the dumbbell.
Poor thing tried so hard to be like me.
So how did it feel when you realized that Benji preferred Kim to you?
Lucifer, shut up, please.
To the detective, darling, she's trying to trick you. You just look into my eyes so we can prove to her that she's wrong.
Please be right, Chloe. Please be right, Chloe. Please be right. I know she's right.
I
want him to be wrong.
To stop posing and look.
She's not a killer, but yeah.
Looks so effortless. It's exhausting.
Well, so you're saying it's just all
Of course it is.
I don't even know what that word means. I'm not worldly at all.
She's not the killer.
Hashtag Barbados. More like hashtag bogus. Of course I do. With real equipment at a gym, not in my living room.
Lucifer's world just came crumbling down.
She tried everything to be part of my glamorous lifestyle. She was even planning on getting surgery once all the money came in.
Maybe the motive for Kim's murder was financial. Maybe she was coming into some inheritance and... What?
Look, no offense, but I think I need to go and hang out with some interesting people before you turn me into a shoe.
Ouch. Ouch. Chloe. Poor thing. Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't regret meeting you. It's a lot. I've calmed down now, so can we go?
Lie down with me, Linda.
On the sand?
There was a time when I too thought that I knew everything. This was back when I was an angel and spent all my time looking down on the world. But you see, I found that it takes looking up to gain perspective. It's a good reminder of just how much there is that we don't know. If you really think about it, do you have any fewer questions than you used to?
But we still have them.
They're just as many, maybe more.
So you're still every bit the clueless idiot that you always were?
That helps. Still sucks about the chameleon, though.
As far as I can tell, there was no money coming Kim's way.
There's gotta be something.
There is.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
I felt unsettled about lying to you. I thought I could. Overheard you talking about finding a connection between the dead girl and that exclusive dating app. Are you sure? I had to pull some strings to get this. It's an employment contract between Kim and
But Max said that he hadn't met Kim until she called him that night.
Oh, he met her all right.
And then hacked his app? Doesn't make sense.
Unless she didn't hack it.
She made the app?
Protocol is impossible to crack.
Except the person who built it.
She made the app.
Voted most likely to sleep his way to the top.
And guess what he was doing before Top Mate?
Okay, why would Kim hire him then? If she's this genius computer engineer, what does he bring to the equation?
Look at him and then look at her. If both came to you asking for funding for an elite dating app, whose project would...
Many people are. Maybe Kim felt she wasn't fancy schmancy enough.
Explains why it didn't come up in the background check.
So Kim's insecurities allowed Mac to take the credit.
That's the windfall she was expecting.
It's a strong motive for him to kill her.
Yeah, but didn't his alibi check out?
It's a solid theory, but still, it's just a theory. We need proof.
Really wish we had that murderous dumbbell right about now.
There's a good chance the murder weapon is at Mac's place. Seasoned killers know to leave it at the scene, but first-timers, I've allegedly helped a client unmake that mistake.
Really?
What? I said allegedly.
Excuse me?
Mac's lawyer will argue that all you have is conjecture based on circumstantial evidence, and any judge will agree.
Well, then it's a good thing I am exactly our killer's type.
Oh.
Mr. Morningstar.
How about a gentleman's weekend in Vegas? I need...
Will he find the weapon?
But I'm afraid I have a previous engagement.
Oh? And with the detective?
Not alone anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose we all have our low points, but not to worry. I've got a chopper waiting. If we leave now, we can still make the encore pool party.
I'm having fun.
Something going on between you two?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have him pegged for your type. I thought you preferred them boring.
You think I'm not?
Freaking fighting about this right now. I can't believe it.
I am here looking for the murder weapon, Lucifer.
What, so now you think Mac's the killer?
Shut up.
Profiling fabulous people, aren't you? Enough with this crusade against us already.
Mac isn't fabulous.
Come on, Lucifer, stop projecting, please.
Another phony?
Exactly, another fake.
I suppose it explains the self-aggrandizing artwork.
Would you just help me find the weapon?
Okay, fine. In my experience, it's usually in a toilet.
Oh, I checked there. You would be dumb enough to... Lucifer.
It's there? Oh, God.
Decided against the beer because A, carbs, and B, 2 cops showing up at my house on the same day. Figured that must not be a coincidence. Still think I'm dumb.
Basic deduction doesn't make you a genius, Mac.
Exactly.
Waste of a pun. You're gonna have to spell it out for him, detective.
We know that Kim created Top.
Lucifer, you're not that invincible when you're close to Chloe. Okay, so raise your hands.
She sneaks onto the site, goes on one good date, and then wants to make the app more accessible.
What's stupid about thinking someone deserves to be loved for who they really are?
Oh, please, Mac, what you are is a fraud, which unfortunately makes you boring and predictable. Watch.
Put that down.
Oh, what? You're gonna blow your own face to smithereens, Mac?
Oh, wow.
Oh, heads up!
Seriously?
Nice catch.
Lucifer!
Today interesting.
Very nice.
Beats Monopoly.
Beats Monopoly. Okay, Lucifer.
In the end, the shoe turned out to be interesting and the top hat boring.
Right. So you're gonna embrace your...
Love the dress.
Even the most trivial of nights take a turn for the exciting when I'm involved. I just got to throw a man's own head at him.
Yeah, he did.
Painful.
Oh, don't worry. He deserved it.
I love the
Pretending
dress.
to be something he wasn't. I mean, people really do waste an awful lot of time.
You're doing the exact same thing, Lucifer.
Not you, though.
Well, no, to me, it just comes effortlessly. All I have to do is just...
Please call him out on this. Linda, please. Please. Please.
What I really want to know is, how have you been doing?
Well, I was in a really dark place. We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking up at the stars.
The stars are just gas bags. And had I known how much I'd had to hear people quote it back to me.
Oscar freaking Wilde.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear that you are doing better. This calls for a celebration.
So, tell me everything.
Well, he was straight when I first met him.
I was straight when I first met him.
That one was all you. I was about to knock. There's something I need to tell you.
There's actually something I need to tell you too. Thank you. That contract helped put a killer behind bars. You know what? It still counts.
Yeah,
okay?
it's
You
still...
did a bad thing, but
It was for a good reason, yeah.
you try to do it the right way first. Being good takes practice.
I guess I should take that job then.
What job?
I've been offered a position in the DA's office for a change.
Yeah, but like you would ever take that pay cut.
Yeah, I know. Then money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like all the things money can buy.
Too late.
I did.
Yes, this job is the perfect place.
Okay, we're gonna see more of Charlotte. This is gonna be fun. I love seeing her around.
Good thing. And bonus, I'll be around here more.
I'm good with it. Poor Ella.
Bonus.
I know she's gonna grow on
What
you.
did Lucinda do, Mom?
Is Lucifer there?
Helped us catch the bad guy in the end. Thank you.
No, he's not.
How did meeting new people at the party go?
Well, but only once I stopped being Lucinda and started being myself. You know, it can be scary sometimes, but being who you really are is never a bad idea.
Are you coming?
How about a nice round of Monopoly? Little face painting, maybe? I didn't think so.
Another great episode of Lucifer. Thank you for watching. I was my reaction and see you in the next video.